Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nenge, coming to you Nenge from Nens Gaming. I'm coming to you live with results, box scores from week number 2, the players of the week, as well as the week 3 matchups to commence, and the horse trailer player of the game from that Monday Night Football game. So to start things off, the Falcons beat the Rams 38-19. The Falcons defense recorded 7 sacks. Michael Vick had an outstanding day. Efficient, both throwing and passing. Work done, 130 yards, rushing, touchdown. TJ Duckett a touchdown. Vick with a rushing touchdown. Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt 8. But like I said, Falcons defense was 7 sacks. So the Falcons improved to 2-0 while the Rams fall to 1-1. As the rookie D'Angelo Hall collects his 3rd career interception in just 2 games. The Ravens beat up on the Pittsburgh Steelers 30-13. Cowboys defense records 8 sacks, beats the Browns at Texas Stadium by a score of 35-21. Joey Harrington had a 400-yard passing game. Pretty sure that's a career high for him. As the Lions improved to 2-0 and put it on the Texans 29-10. See there, 461 passing yards, 2 touchdowns from Joey Harrington. He's looking much improved to start the 2004 season off. The Packers beat the Bears 39-24. Broncos put up 50 on the road against the Jaguars. The Panthers come back in Arrowhead and beat the Chiefs 34-29. The Chiefs were up on them 20-7, but in the second half they got outscored 20-9. So now the Chiefs are 0-2. 2003 they were 13-3. Now, through 2 games, they already have 2 losses, so not looking good for them. 3 touchdown passes from Jake Delhomme, 2 of them, 2 rushing touchdowns from Steven Davis, and 2 receiving touchdowns to Steve Smith. Musa Muhammad also collected the score. Unfortunately for the Panthers, Freddie Jones, their leading receiver from this game, got injured, and he's going to be out for 3 weeks due to concussion. Aaron Brooks and the Saints come back. Well, they bounce back in a big way against the hapless 49ers. Joe Horn had a 4 touchdown game, an Al Bundy type of game. Aaron Brooks in total had 5 touchdown passes, as the Saints put up 52 on the 49ers, who looked to be, hapless to start off the 2004 season. You see there from Joe Horn, 12 catches, 174 yards, 4 touchdowns. Dante Stallworth, 6 catches, 69 yards, a touchdown. Jeremy Shockey and Tiki Barber had big games, as the Giants put up 49 points on Washington. This game kind of got out of hand in the second half. It was 14-13 at halftime. The final score ended up being 49-42. A lot of crazy scoring going on in the 4th quarter, as you can see there. 28 points total for the Seahawks and 29 points total for the Bucks. A lot of yards, a lot of points. The Patriots stomp the Cardinals in the second half, put up 29 points, outscored them 29-0. Corey Dillon, big game. Tom Brady was able to bounce back from 2 ugly interceptions earlier on, and he ended up with 4 passing touchdowns. Larry Fitzgerald had a good game, but you see there, Corey Dillon, 30 carries, 261 yards, 88-yard run, 3 touchdowns. The Raiders beat down on the Bills 30-7. Defense recorded 8 sacks. as they pretty much dominated the Bills. Bills weren't able to do anything offensively. They scored a touchdown on their first drive, and then afterwards, nothing. Pretty much not a good game offensively from them. The Jets knock out 2 quarterbacks and beat the Chargers 24-6, despite Chad Pennington throwing 2 interceptions. Curtis Martin and the Jets defense carried them to victory pretty much. Alright, Peyton Manning ends up with 7 passing touchdowns as they put it on the Titans 55-20. The game got out of hand pretty quickly. As you see there, 7 touchdown passes from Peyton. As you see, he's your AFC Offensive Player of the Week for his efforts. Adrian James added a touchdown on the ground. Eddie George went over 100 yards. But you see there, Reggie Wayne with a touchdown. Harrison, 100 yards, a touchdown. Stokely, 6 catches, 81 yards, a touchdown. Dallas Clark, 6 catches, 73 yards, 2 touchdowns. Adrian James and Marcus Pollard with 2 more touchdowns. Carson Palmer and the Bengals were able to overcome 6 sacks and a 31-point first half from the Dolphins, as they outscored the Dolphins 23-0 in the second half to come back and beat them 44-31. Both defenses recorded 6 sacks. Jason Taylor had 3 sacks of his own, but Carson Palmer ended up with 490 yards passing and 5 touchdowns. Ricky Williams, big game. Surprised they only gave him 11 carries. Rudy Johnson, 20 carries, 88 yards, a touchdown. McMichael, 7 catches, 66 yards. Chambers, 4 for 91. Ricky Williams, one catch, but that went for a 46-yard touchdown. Chad Johnson went off 13 catches, 165 yards, touchdown. While Kelly Washington, TJ Houshmandzadeh both had receiving touchdowns. You see there, 3 sacks from Jason Taylor. 3 out of 6. And 6 sacks from the Bengals defense. Alright, this was the Monday Night Football comeback score. The Eagles got away with one big time. They started off the scoring in the first quarter with 10 points. Then the Vikings outscored them 23-10. Until the fourth quarter, the Eagles were able to come back and win this game miraculously with 22 points in the fourth quarter. McNabb had an up and down day. He ended up with 4 interceptions but 4 touchdown passes as well. He gave Eagle fans a scare with his 4-for-4 game. Westbrook 100 yards rushing. Randy Moss didn't do much. T.O. 10 catches, 130 yards, a touchdown. Freddie Mitchell 2 huge catches for touchdowns, as you see there. A whole bunch of interceptions that Donovan McNabb threw to the Vikings defense. So let's see. That's it from the week 2 games. Let's see the offensive player and defensive player of the week for the NFC side. Week 2, the AFC offensive player of the week, Peyton Manning, like I mentioned, 7 touchdown passes, 413 yards. Al Wilson for the Denver Broncos, recorded 2 tackles, an interception, recovered fumble, and a touchdown. On the NFC side, Tiki Barber, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, 270 yards from scrimmage, and then Terrence Newman with 6 tackles and a pick 6. Jeremy Shockey also had a big game. He had 17 catches for 195 yards. And game between Washington and the Commanders. You can go back and look at the stats on this one. A lot of yards and points put up in this one. Ron Dane, 100 yards rushing. Chris Cooley, six catches, 76 yards, and a touchdown. See there, 18 catches, 195 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's the record for most catches by a tight end. I know Jason Witten broke it in real life, but in this game, the record belongs to Jeremy Shockey. And for horse trailer player of the week from the Monday Night Football game, Donovan McNabb. See there with the stats, although they don't show the 4 interceptions that he threw. But it's whatever. Alright, so now we're on to week 3. These are the matchups for week 3. You got some 0-2 teams going at it, 2-0 teams. Teams looking for their first win. Teams looking to remain undefeated. The big game of the week between Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, as the Colts take on the Packers. That's a 4 o'clock game on Fox. That Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, and Chris Collinsworth will call. And that's pretty much it. So, till next time, as always, that'll do it for this one. Have a nice day. Love y'all. Peace.